I'm Alan Hagerman. I'm the VP of Technology at a cloud-hosted software company. So when I came on board with the software company, Solvaria was already engaged. So I didn't have that pleasure of doing the whole selection process, but it was apparent that we really wanted to take that relationship and expand on it. We ended up moving Solvaria into a broader role to take more advantage of the breadth of experience that Solvaria had. Pretty much a standard breakdown. We have a DevOps team with multiple DBAs internal, and then we have a software development side that does all the cloud software. The software development side also would develop the initial database changes or query changes that had to go along with the software changes. So we brought Solvaria into the process to work with both the developers and the DBAs. So they work with the developers to better create optimized changes to the database, and to also consider the impact of when you move that into production. You don't want a developer coming up with some code or a change that's going to require hours of migration if you can avoid that. And then they also work day to day with the DBAs, developing optimized processes, working on general queries, things for reporting, for management, out of band sort of things. And then we also worked with the Solvaria team for disaster recovery and migration planning, because those are also key to keeping the database up. I think one area that I really appreciate of Solvaria is the depth of their experience. We have a main consultant who's working daily with the product and understands the business and is involved on a regular basis. But people get sick, people go on vacation. Sometimes it's maybe out of their swim lane a little bit, the area that we're into. And so it was nice knowing that there was this whole team backing that consultant who have different experience levels and could bring other things to the table, so to speak, to help him out or to cover for them when they were not available. And we really appreciate that. Another area that we use Solvaria as is in performing migrations and product upgrades and updates. It's important, especially when changing, say, SQL Server versions. You have to understand what sort of conversions are happening in that data. It's going to be a lengthier downtime, but you need to be able to tell and communicate with your customer base, hey, we're going to be offline for these 12 hours on this Saturday or something, so that they can plan their business. It's important to understand the impact of these software updates and changes before you actually implement them, so that you can be an effective communication. We found Solvaria to be a great company to work with, and the people are all very friendly, but they're also extremely responsible, and really were willing to reach out to us on weekends and evenings and late nights. There were many times when the project wasn't going as well as it probably could have, and we still had our Solvarian person engaged most of the overnight, and we didn't hear complaints about that. So we really felt that Solvaria is part of the team and very helpful and very key to the success of our software product, but also our customers.